What's up, everybody? It's your boy Captain Sexy Pants. We're back today with another Funko Pop reveal for you. There's not going to be an unboxing today because the pop that I'm going to show off today is a little bit pricey and the box is in immaculate shape and I'd hate to open it and damage the box. I am not one of those inbox collectors. However, this might be the exception to the rule because this bad boy is a little pricey. So anyways, pour yourself something cold to drink, kick back, watch the intro, and we'll get right down to the video. Okay, now that we got the intro out of the way, let's get right down to the pop. Today's pop was picked up at Frank & Sons in City of Industry in California last year when I went down, and I think this was the only pop that I got that day because I went and had a mission and I've been looking for this. This is pretty close to a grail. Actually, we'll just come right out and say it. It is a grail. So let's show this bad boy off. What we have today is the Nosferatu pop. Now this is number 136 from the movie series. And like I said, he is not coming out of the box. I like the picture on the back. If we can get it out of the glare there. I like the picture on the back. I do like the movie poster art that they traditionally put on the back of these. And this is the exception to that. This is actually like a still from the movie. Which is actually pretty cool. Let's see if we can get another look at this pop again. I absolutely adore this pop. I'm scared to take him out of the box. Honestly and truly, I really am. Alright, so I'm going to set this pop down for a second and go into some greater detail about the character and, you know, the trivia, the did you knows for the pop. And now on to everybody's favorite part in the videos, the did you knows. So the did you knows that we have today for Nosferatu, for those of you who don't know, that this is a character from a movie. We'll start with that. The movie came out in 1922. It was directed by F.W. Murnau, and it starred a actor named Max Schreck. The name of this character is not Nosferatu. The name of this character is Count Orlok. It's a silent film, and how do we know his name is Count Orlok? Because they refer to him as Count Orlok. It's a silent impressionist film that was made in Germany in 1922. It was an unauthorized adaptation of Dracula. Now, for those of you who know, Dracula came out in 1937, 1938, something like that. For those of you who haven't seen it, check out my Dracula video. The director, F.W. Murnau, was actually sued by Bram Stoker's wife because the film was so much like the Dracula novel, and it went to trial, and wouldn't you know that the Stoker family estate actually won, and all copies that were known to exist of the original film, Nosferatu the Vampire, were all destroyed. So you ask yourself, how does this movie exist today? There was a handful of copies. And when I say a handful, I legitimately mean less than 5. A couple of them were in America, a couple of them were in France, and these were all brought together to create one final print of the film. The version of the film that was shown in the 1920s in Germany will never be seen again. The 4 or 5 copies that existed were a different cut from the original 1922 version. Now, the movie wasn't seen in the States until like 1929. And so far as that goes, the rest of it's history. Now, there are a few remakes and whatnot. There was a remake in '79 where Count Orlok here was played by Klaus Kinski. And of course, we have the Shadow of the Vampire version where John Malkovich played Max Schreck as he was playing Count Orlok. That movie's really weird. If you haven't seen it, you really need to check it out. There's also rumored to exist. Now, I've never seen of it. I've never seen a copy of it, but there was a original 1929 American release with a different soundtrack that Typo Negative had went in and recorded and replaced the whole soundtrack for. I've never been able to find a copy of it. I'm not even sure if it really exists, but I've seen many articles about it and people have claimed that they've actually seen it, but I myself haven't had a chance to check it out. So that's just going to about wrap it up for today. Here we go one more time. Count Orloff. His name is not Nosferatu, it's Count Orloff. And in the immortal words of my favorite YouTuber of all time, Mr. Sunnyside, a peace.